Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is your host Thomas Tyree from On the Hot Podcast. Today, I have some bonus content for you guys. The bonus content we'll be covering today will be in the sport of basketball inside the NBA world. And in today's bonus segment, I'll be sharing my thoughts on the new NBA rule, for resting star players. So, the news broke last Thursday that the NBA Board of Governors have approved a new policy that a team is unable to rest two star players in the same game. A star will be defined as someone who has made the All-Star or all NBA team in the past 3 seasons. So teams that are eligible, teams that have players that are eligible, that have been a part of the All-Star team and the all NBA team over the last 3 seasons, these following franchises have the following players that meet the criteria, several players that meet the criteria. That being the Boston Celtics, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Golden State Warriors, the Los Angeles Clippers, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Phoenix Suns, the Sacramento Kings, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Chicago Bulls, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Miami Heat, the Atlanta Hawks, the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Dallas Mavericks all have players, several players that are eligible to be fined if they do not follow the rules of these new NBA procedures of resting multiple star players, at least 2 star players that these franchises have on their roster as I speak today. So, to me, with this new rule, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George come to my mind about this new NBA rule because they've only played a total of 118 games together since being teammates since 2019. But in my honest opinion, I am all in for this new NBA rule. This will be the beginning of the end of the NBA load management as we see today in the regular season of the NBA. Teams should not be resting star players that are not hurt and they are 100% healthy to play, and there should be no healthy scratches going on during the NBA regular season. Fans are going to be winning during this new rule. Fans pay their hard-earned money to watch these players in attendance. Viewers around the world are going to win watching star-studded players play on a nightly basis instead of having load management when big-time games come around in the NBA world. That makes the regular season less exciting when you see players at 100% healthy scratches for NBA games during the regular season. It makes the NBA regular season less interesting. Now with this new rule, we will be seeing teams unable to rest 2 star players, which will make the NBA regular season more exciting. So everybody wins. I think the viewership wins, the fans win. Everybody, if you love the NBA, you're going to win with this new rule being in effect now. This will also be helpful for NBA awards, making players at least play 65. The new award rule, which makes NBA players at least play 65 out of 82 games in order to be eligible for NBA awards for the regular season. Awards like MVP, 6th Man of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, 6th Man of the Year, Rookie of the Year. You name the award, you have to be eligible and you have to play at least 65 out of 82 regular season games in order to win NBA regular season awards. So I am a fan of how the NBA is moving in the direction of making this regular season more interesting. Now having these set of rules, now not able to rest 2 star players, the rule of having to play more, at least a good chunk of games, 65 out of 82 games, in order to be eligible to win an NBA award. And now that we're getting a regular season tournament, the NBA regular season is going to be more exciting, in my opinion, than it's been over the last few years. It's going to have way more significance than it's had over the last few years. This is an exciting time to be an NBA fan, an exciting time to look forward to the regular season compared to springtime towards the end of the NBA season, where it's really time to get excited for basketball because that's when you know the star players will be playing. So those are my thoughts on the new NBA rule of being eligible or not being able to rest 2 star players on a nightly basis at the same time. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off, and I'll see you guys on next week's episode.